Imagine buying a brand new car, only to park it forever. Never drive it, never sell it, just leave it to rot. Sounds insane, right? Now imagine doing that with thousands of cars, or thousands of fighter jets, or entire cargo ships, together worth billions of dollars. Around the world, there are enormous graveyards filled with machines that still work, aircraft that could fly tomorrow, cars that have never been driven, ships worth hundreds of millions deliberately destroyed. At first glance, it looks like history's biggest waste of money. But here's the twist. None of it is an accident. Because sometimes destroying an asset is more profitable than selling it. Welcome to the strange economics of industrial graveyards. Let's start in Arizona. From the sky, it looks endless. Thousands of military aircraft parked wing to wing, stretching across the desert. This place is called the Boneyard, home to more than 4,000 retired military aircraft. But don't let the name fool you. These planes aren't abandoned. They're sleeping. Every engine is sealed, every cockpit protected, every component catalogued. Because when an active aircraft needs a rare part, the military doesn't build another one. It simply comes here. One forgotten airplane can keep dozens of others flying. What looks like a graveyard is actually a warehouse worth tens of billions. Now travel halfway around the world to a beach in India. At first, it looks impossible. Massive cargo ships driven straight onto land, intentionally. No accident, no storm, just full speed ahead. Why? Because once a cargo ship stops making money, it becomes incredibly expensive to own. Docking fees, maintenance, insurance, crew. Every single day costs money. So, instead of keeping a dying asset alive, companies dismantle it. Steel becomes cash, engines become spare parts, waste becomes profit. But nothing compares to what happened in China. Miles and miles of brand new electric cars. Still wrapped in plastic, almost no mileage, never sold, never driven, just left in empty fields. Why would anyone manufacture thousands of cars only to abandon them? The answer is stranger than the cars themselves. Government subsidies. Some companies discovered they could earn more money building the car than selling it. Once the subsidy arrived, the vehicle had already served its purpose. The customer was never you. Then comes the question everyone asks. Why not sell them cheaply? Even at a loss, surely that's better than letting them rot. Actually, no. Because cheap cars destroy expensive ones. Flood the market, and suddenly every customer expects discounts. Brand value collapses. Dealers panic. Resale prices crash. Investors lose confidence. One clearance sale can erase billions in market value. So companies choose the quieter option. Hide the inventory. Wait. Write it down on paper. Sometimes a decaying product creates more financial value than a sold one. The next time you see an image of thousands of abandoned cars or endless rows of aircraft, don't just see waste. See accounting, see tax law, see market psychology, see incentives. Because in today's economy, objects aren't always built to be used. Sometimes they're built to protect stock prices. Sometimes to reduce taxes. Sometimes simply to exist. And that's what makes these places some of the most expensive graveyards on Earth.